The Ministry of Defence is set to ramp up the testing of battlefield EVs from next year at the Army's Bovington garrison in Dorset. According to The Telegraph, Labour is ploughing ahead with plans to use electric vehicles, EVs, for combat despite warnings it could put soldiers at risk. The Ministry of Defence is set to ramp up the testing of battlefield EVs from next year at the Army's Bovington garrison in Dorset. According to The Telegraph, this testing has been described by an insider as putting these vehicles through their paces, part of an experimental phase in a plan first raised by the Tories. The government has granted more than £400,000 in contracts to Magtech, a defence firm that specialises in creating electric vehicles, since July. Defence Secretary John Healey visited the firm's design and manufacturing facility in South Yorkshire in October and was impressed with the company's creative flair to improve the battlefield performance and the environmental performance of military vehicles. The government has pledged to put net zero goals at the centre of its defence industrial strategy, launched this week during a policy reset. It said the strategy would support net zero, regional growth, and economic security and resilience. A government source added, new and emerging technologies can support decarbonisation efforts and improve battlefield capability, reducing the supply chain vulnerability of liquid fuel and also reducing the heat signature and noise of vehicles on the battlefield. Asked about the possibility of an electric tank, they added, never say never. But on Saturday, military officials called for the government to reconsider the crazy endeavour, warning that the rush could put British troops at a disadvantage. Colonel Richard Kemp, former commander of the British forces in Afghanistan, said, what this amounts to is virtue signalling by mod, trying to get into the climate change agenda.